What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to today's installment of Renegades Reviews. I am the Renegade J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts on the next chapter of the Star Wars saga. This is an often forgotten and little-known film from the Star Wars saga. It takes place 3 years after the Battle of Yavin, which is the final battle in A New Hope, which means that it runs kind of along the same time as Empire, because that's 3 years after. This is a Ewok movie entitled The Ewok Adventure for American audiences. It was released theatrically as Caravan of Courage, An Ewok Adventure. And the one time released on DVD, it was released under that title. So this is my review of Caravan of Courage, An Ewok Adventure. It was a made-for-TV film, like I said, for the States. Originally aired November 25th, 1984. So it was made after Return of the Jedi, but takes place in the timeline prior to Return of the Jedi, like I said, around the same time as Empire. We've got Wicket the Ewok and his friends agree to help two shipwrecked human children on a quest to find their parents. This movie brings back Warwick Davis as Wicket. Burl Ives is the narrator of this film, best known for everybody, especially this time of year, as the narrator Sam the Snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, as well as the singer of Silver and Gold, A Holly Jolly Christmas, etc. Eric Walker and Aubrey Miller played the children, Mace and Sindel. Fiona Flanagan and Guy Boyd play the parents, Katerin and Jeremit. Tony Cox is one of the Ewoks. And basically, here's what's going on in this movie. Like I said, 3 years after the Battle of Yavin, the Tawani fam cruiser lies wrecked. The Tawani family are stranded, and when Katerin and Jeremit vanish, having been captured by this ape, ugly, horrible puppet-looking thing called the Gorax, the children are found by an Ewok named Deej. After Mace tries to kill them, the Ewoks subdue him and take both children to the Ewoks' home. While there, Sindel and Wicket become friends. Sindel's sick for some reason. We don't really understand what happened or how she gets sick, but her and Wicket bond as Wicket tries to take care of her and help nurse her back to health. Shortly after that, the Ewoks kill a beast, only to find a life monitor from one of the Tawani parents along with the creature. This is what kind of tips them off, as to where they can look to find them. They seek out an Ewok named Logray, who informs them that the parents have been taken by the Gorax, which resides in this deserted, dangerous area of the forest moon of Endor. Then the Caravan of Ewoks, hence Caravan of Courage, a caravan is formed to help the children find the parents. They meet up with a Wisty named Izrina, which is kind of like this Tinkerbell fairy-looking thing. I mean, you don't really get to see what it looks like. It's just this whitish, silvery pixie that just keeps zipping around the screen, which I guess is why it gets the name Wisty. And they also meet up with this boisterous Ewok named Chukatrak. They start battling the Gorax, and Chukatrak gets killed, but Chukatrak, before he completely fades away and dies, he gives Mace, the big brother, his axe, which is what it finally takes to kill the Gorax creature. They reunite with the parents and decide to stay with the Ewoks until they can repair the Star Cruiser. So it's this little warm family affair, it's all about losing your parents and realizing that, sometimes you've got to be a better kid because you miss having them around. And the boy even says at one point, I wish I could have been a better kid for them sometimes, because they think that they've lost them. They think that they're dead. And they have this whole epiphany, I guess, as to how they've treated the parents, and maybe they should be a little bit nicer if and when they ever find them. Sindel, I think, was totally modeled after the character of Gertie from E.T. She very, very much looks like young Drew Barrymore in that movie. I found this on YouTube. You can type in Caravan of Courage and it'll pop up. I highly recommend watching this to all the die-hard Star Wars fans out there like myself. I had seen this once or twice as a kid. Didn't remember it all that well, but I figured, as we're counting down to the awakening and the Force Awakens, needed to refamiliarize myself with this as I continued the timeline. Check it out on YouTube. Let me know what you think of it. Have any of you ever seen an Ewok Adventure, Caravan of Courage? If so, leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Tweet them to me as always at ROWJJ If you have never seen it, I recommend you look it up on YouTube, like I said, whether you're a fan of the Ewoks or not. If you're a Star Wars fan and you've never seen it, you ought to at least give it a view. Let me know what you think about it. Send me whatever other movies you would like for me to discuss and review come the turn of the year. Leave those in the comment box. Tweet them to me at ROWJJ so I can get started on those as soon as I can. And until tomorrow, when I bring you the sequel to Caravan of Courage, an Ewok Adventure, entitled The Ewoks, The Battle for Endor, I am the Renegade JJ Williams, here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you once again tomorrow. May the Force be with you.